Alrighty, we are back in one of my all-time favorite games. Seriously, I think this is the best Ratchet and Clank game ever made, and I just cannot get over how good this game is, and let's just get started. Let's just do this. Alrighty. However, I've not actually played this game in actually quite a bit.
This is our Gadgetron weapons.
Yeah, whatever. I actually have not played this game in quite a bit, so I'm not going to know what weapons are coming up next, but we'll see. I don't need any of those. I don't have enough money for them anyway. Both of these things kind of blow, actually. Also, the cool thing about this game that I wish every Ratchet and Clank did, but I think it's only this game that does it, is if you press triangle over a weapon, you get brought into this arena-esque room, and then you can like test the weapon that you're gonna buy before you buy it, so you know you're making the proper choice. Here's what this thing does. This thing poisons enemies, and it also makes them attack each other. Yeah, so it's not very good. And then there's this thing. This thing right now, I think the level 1 suck cannon is arguably the worst weapon in the entire game. But when it's fully upgraded, like at V8, this thing is actually kind of ridiculous. But let's not buy those. We can't even buy them right now anyway. And they're not very good. Like, when that thing's leveled up all the way, when you suck in something and then blow it out with the suck cannon, it does like the same damage as this. It is absolutely ridiculous later on. Absolutely ridiculous. Unfortunately, though, you cannot get it to its full upgrade on the first playthrough. You can only do that on your second playthrough.
Welcome to the...
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, remember that shiny golden thingy we collected on the previous planet, Florana? Well, it is right here in this trophy room. And if you collect every single one scattered throughout the game, this...
I'm sorry, that area is restricted. You don't have access yet.
Opens up.
I'm sorry.
And it brings you to a cool little special little secret area. So yeah, this game rewards you for completing it. Like getting everything, which I like. I always like when my games do that.
These are your...
How do you think he got like this?
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious? We're hosed.
Great. Meet me on the bridge.
Okay.
This is the VG9000 game system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here.
Man, there's so much dialogue in this game. Like, this game is very dialogue heavy, but I think you can actually, like, if you really, really wanted to, you can turn that off. But, in later games, you don't even get the option to turn off all of the speech. And that can be a little bit annoying. But this game gives you the option. However, all of the speech actually adds a lot of personality into this game because, like, it's not annoying, and it only appears in this place. It only appears in this, like, hub area. Like, other levels, like, don't have people screaming at you the entire time, like Ratchet PS4 has.
Press triangle to interrupt these
I know. Also, you cannot jump on this. I always found that weird. Like, when you're riding this thing, for some reason, the game will just not let you jump. But once it stops, you can actually jump. I'm not hating on Ratchet and Clank PS4, by the way. I absolutely love Ratchet and Clank PS4. I just think all the dialogue is annoying. Anyway, let's go over here now.
We're losing the signal. Try boosting the power.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere! Tyrannoid invasion force! Presidential compound has been breached! Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President! Dad! Are you there?
Bill Clinton, no!
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy, the hour of your liberation is at hand! Too long long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms? Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Plot a course from Arcadia. Maximum speed. Prepare the dropship for planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
Arcadia. I really like how this game introduces us to more planets that was in the Solana Galaxy. Like, we have not been to Florida in Ratchet and Clank 1, and we have not been to Arcadia in Ratchet and Clank 1, but we get to experience those planets here in this game. It really fleshes out the Solana Galaxy, in my opinion. Even more so. Oh my gosh, there we go. The controls are so wild in this game. Just like every Ratchet and Clank game. Like, it's hard to explain. Like I can't...
A new suit of armor is available.
Like, I can't quite pinpoint what it is. But just from going from Ratchet and Clank 2 to this game, it just does feel better to control. It's like, I don't know, like Ratchet's like, I don't want to say he turns tighter. Maybe he just turns tighter. Maybe his acceleration is a little faster or something. Maybe he's less floaty. I don't know. But it just does feel better. And do I want this? Nah, I don't even have enough money for it. I can't wait till I get the charge boots. You don't get that till way later in this game. Also, we can go over here, make our ship look freaking awesome. Ooh, I like the purple. I also like the green. Yeah, I'm feeling this, and oh man, all this is way too expensive. Oh boy. Look at that. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. Wait, no. There's something I need to do first. I overlooked this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm so sloppy. Oh my gosh. Way over here. I can't believe I almost overlooked this. Oh my goodness. I'm being serious. I can't believe this. Anyway.
This is the Phoenix VR deck.
This is a great way to get money. You just come in here, do these little arena-esque missions, kill all the enemies, get you some good money. Wait a minute, I want that on. There we go, lock strafe mode. That's the way to play it. Some weapons are better with third-person mode, but with the shock blaster, you want lock strafe mode. Unless you're speed running. If you're speed running this game, you can do crazy things with the shock blaster in third-person mode. But a speedrunner, I am not. Maybe one of these days, am I right? You can even charge this thing up like this. Check that out. Fully upgraded, this thing is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, every normal shot feels like a fully charged shot. But you can still fully charge it at its full level, and the blast is, like, freaking ridiculous. Oh my goodness. It's actually one of the coolest Ratchet and Clank weapons ever. So there's that. Let's do this one now. Again, this is just a good way to make money. Just a good, solid way to make money. Let's got the plasma whip. And let's use third person, because the plasma whip is just a little bit better in third person. And it's so cool. Look at that. You barely get any experience for doing this, but it's required for 100% completion, you know what I mean? And it does get you good money early on. Granted, there are better ways to make money later, but this is probably the best way to make money right here and right now. And there are a lot of them. Like, there are so many of these little missions you can do. In the music, I find this song personally really underrated. This might be one of my favorite songs in the game, actually. Honestly, I gotta be honest. I think the soundtrack in this game is so overrated. It is not, like... It is not one of my favorite things about this game. And it's funny, people who like hate on this game, they're like, oh, you know, it has its problems, but at least the music is amazing. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I prefer Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and Deadlock soundtracks of this one, and I even like Size Matters soundtrack more than this game. So yeah. There are good songs in this game, though, don't get me wrong. There are some amazing songs in this game. I don't want to spoil them, though. I was gonna say the final boss music was really good. Wrench Beatdown. Let's do this one. Yeah, this can be pretty tedious, but pretty grindy. But the thing is, you don't have to do this. No, you don't have to do this at all. It is not necessary. It's just for the money. And you get a platinum, I mean, not a platinum, a titanium bolt at the end of all this, if you really want it. And who doesn't like shooting weapons in a Ratchet and Clank game, am I right? That's what the game is all about. So really, I don't have any complaints about it. 600 bolts, that's pretty good for this early on. Speed round. I want to use this, and then... you know what? Let's get out third-person mode again. This thing gets a lock-on mod later, which is cool. And the lock-on mod in this game is way better than it was in Ratchet and Clank 2. I mean, it was good in Ratchet and Clank 2, but in this game, it just feels more reliable. Like, in Ratchet and Clank 2, to do the lock-on, you gotta, like, hold R2 and L2 at the same time. And, like, it would sometimes appear, like, sometimes it would lock on. It would lock on, like, 70% of the time. But in this game, I feel like it locks on like 90% of the time. Like, it's just like a little bit more reliable, which I like. Hot Stepper, sure. This one's 8 rounds long. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I just killed so many of them with one swing. Yeah, I'm probably going to speed that one up. That one's no different than any of the other ones, and I shall probably speed this one up too, if I'm being honest. Also, the really cool thing about these guys is that they're actually using Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons. You see, that's the Bomb Glove from Ratchet and Clank 1, that's the Pyrocitor from Ratchet and Clank 1, that's the Walloper from Ratchet and Clank 1. It's just so cool. Look at that! Look at that! I upgraded the Flame Whip. Nice. Nerves of Titanium. This is the last one, and it is arguably the hardest one. I mean, it's not any harder than any other ones, but it is the longest one, so yeah. It gives you the most money and a titanium bolt when you complete it. So, yeah, this one actually lasts quite a bit. This one's 12 rounds long. And the whip has so much freaking range in this game. Like, man, I don't think it becomes longer when you upgrade it. I think it just stays the same length, but it really feels like it does, like, increase in hitbox size as it upgrades, only because of how much more powerful it gets. Also, there is something that I wanted to do. Okay, so check this out. This is one of my all-time favorite secrets in a video game. I think it goes like this, okay? Circle, square, up, down, left, left. Look at that! Lightsaber. Look at that. This thing is really, like, this thing's cool because it's not just a skin for the wrench. This thing actually has different properties than the wrench, and it's actually more powerful. That's really cool. I love it. And I don't care. I'm going to use this for the rest of the game just because it's cooler. It adds to that Ratchet and Clank 3 charm. Man, this game is so cool. How can anybody think this is worse than Ratchet and Clank 2? Just come on. It really is, like, so cool, this game. There it is. There's the titanium bolt. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep making that mistake. There we go. Whoops. End challenge. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Thank you. Anyway. That is not the last thing I want to do here, actually. There is one more thing. And that is over here. I'm not going to buy these weapons. There's something else I want to do that I almost forgot about. I want... Okay, this. Please do not remove memory card. There we go. If you have a Ratchet and Clank 1 save on the same memory card, you get a 10% discount on every weapon for the rest of the game. And you also... That is not the only thing you get. You also get... a secret skin. Hold on a second. I have not gotten it yet. There we go. You also get a secret little skin. Old school Ratchet. You can make Ratchet look exactly how he did in Ratchet and Clank 1. That is pretty cool, if you ask me, in my opinion. I think it's cool. Anyways, I am going to actually take this skin off. And let's go to the next planet. This really is like one of the coolest load screens in any game.
Glad you made it, sir! The presidential compound is on the other side of the city! Keep your head down! The Turanoids are crawling all over the place!
I love the Galactic Rangers. I love them. Anyway, we will be doing this planet next time. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have another weapon to buy? Ah, this thing. I love this thing. This thing's actually underrated. I can't buy it yet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love this game so much. Oh my goodness, I love this game so much. And we will be playing more, but next time I just love it so much. I'll see you on the Silver Lining.